So hello everyone, welcome to my channel CS Legal World, and today basically I'm gonna tell you how to make monthly plan for CACS or CMA students. So basically, if you can see, I have made the date and the day, and I have done it till 30th September. So accordingly, I'll tell you how to make a plan if you're doing CACS or CMA. So basically, if you have seen here what I've done basically, firstly, I know that on Sunday I have to give three tests. In the morning I have to give one, then in the afternoon, and then in the night. Not I can say night, but the evening. So morning, afternoon, evening, just like a medical dose. So first that test I'm starting from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. The second one I'm starting from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's gonna be 3 p.m. I'm sorry, and the third one I'm starting from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And then once I'm done with all the tests, from 8 o'clock to 10 I'm starting subjects. One subject I'm taking on Sundays only, that I'm doing the revision over here right now. So I have taken for 2 hours that subject on Sundays every day, so that I'm gonna do the revision of that subject. So even if I'm doing one chapter or two chapters revision, that's gonna be fine with me. And then from 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. I'm going to revise one more the other subject called as governance in CS professional. So CS exi students can take their subject with respect to, they can take SLCA, maybe CL, whatever they are finding good to do on Sundays, but these are the subjects that they have to do daily. By any chance, if they are giving two modules, then what they can do is they can revise on Sundays. They can revise one subject which they are done with on Sundays, and respectively for the other CA or CMA students as well. So here again, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'll be doing funding. I'll be writing the chapter later on. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm gonna do governance. Similarly, it's gonna be here. Now I'll be shocked कि ये क्या दिया, ये chapters क्या लिखा हुआ है, right? I'm gonna tell you that very soon. So 8 p.m. to 10, and this is gonna be 11 to 12:30 a.m. So 12:30 a.m. I'm gonna go on bed. So yeah, now I'll let you know what exactly this means. Chapter 1 to 3 I'm taking this. In chapter 5 chapters, so वो सारे chapters लिखे कि ये दिन पे ये वाले chapters का test है. So accordingly, on the same page I'm having the schedule as well of my test. So now I'm done with test. Now I know which chapter I have to complete till Sundays. So now it's easy for me to determine what I'm gonna do on these days in order to fulfill this weekly target. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'll show you. So now we can see, before writing anything over here, what I've done is I've prepared my daily roughly plan, what I'm gonna do in all the session. So firstly, if you can see, from 8:30 my session would start from 8:30. So from 8:30 to 11:30, 3 hours would be one session. 11:30 to 12:30, 1 hour again I'm giving for particular subject. Then 1:30 to sorry. So from 12:30 to 1:30, that's gonna be for my lunch, and from 1:30 to 3:30 I'm gonna continuing this session 1 hour, and then again 2 hours. So 3 hour of this two session would be done till here. 4 to 7 the third session, and 7 to 10 the fourth session, and 10 to 11 I'm gonna have my dinner. Then 11 to 11:30 I'm gonna revision of what I've studied for the day, and from 11 to 12:30 I'm gonna do the answer writing practice. So let's see, how do I have to now inculcate this thing over here. Let's see how does it work out. So basically now the chapters that I have to plan for these days, तो इसमें से मेरा ये वाला जो टेस्ट है, I have done with 2 chapters, 3 I have to prepare, and from here I am done with chapter number 1. उसमें से कुछ बाकी है, एक portion बाकी है, 20% that I have to also cover. Chapter 2 is remaining like 70-80% करना है. 3 is done, 4 is done and 5th भी करना है. तो ये वाला पोर्शन जो है ये मेरा ज़्यादा करना है, तो अकॉर्डिंगली मुझे इसके लिए टाइम अलॉट करना पड़ेगा. एंड RCD these 3 I am done with, so not to worry about this. So 1 chapter इसका एंड ये allocate करना है इसका. एंड अकॉर्डिंगली आई वुड सी कि मैं इस टेस्ट का भी अगर कुछ उसमें डाल सकती हूँ, बिकॉज दिस इज़ गोना बी so hectic for this week, so I have to plan accordingly. So now what I've done basically over here is जो मेरा बाकी था CRI के जो चैप्टर्स मुझे करना बाकी थे, फॉर एग्जांपल सेकंड बाकी था, फर्स्ट का कुछ पार्ट बाकी था, चैप्टर 5 बाकी था. एंड दिस रिमेनिंग आई सेड कि अगर इन दोनों में से कुछ नहीं हो पाया तो वो इस दिन कर लूँगी एक दिन पहले, और साथ ही इसका थोड़ा रिविजन कर लूँगी चैप्टर नंबर 3 का, क्योंकि फर्स्ट सेकंड तो ऑब्वियसली हुआ रहेगा. अभी क्या है, सेकंड फर्स्ट ये अच्छे से हुआ ही है, तो थर्ड वाले का रिविजन कर लूँगी, और फोर्थ फिफ्थ भी अभी हुआ है. तो ये रिमेनिंग कुछ भी इन दोनों में से नहीं हो पाया बच गया, सो आई एम गोना टेक दैट 1 डे बिफोर टेस्ट. सो आई एम डन विद दैट. RCD का क्या हुआ था ना, RCD में अब ये जो टेस्ट है चैप्टर नंबर 1 2 3 दैट आई एम ऑलरेडी डन विद. I have already prepared for chapter number 1 2 3. So what I'm gonna do, these 3 days I'm gonna take chapter 4. So basically how I decided कि chapter 4 मुझे 3 दिन लेना है, that I'll show you. So basically chapter 4 is starting from page number 54 and then that's ending on 84. So that's 30 pages and it's all learning wala part. So 30 pages, so I thought I'll make my own notes, and the whole 3 days I'm gonna do chapter 4, which I have to give test over here, if you can see. But since this one is quite big, I need to at least get this thing shorter one done at least fast so that I can prepare this the whole week. So now I have written RCD में chapter 4 whole 3 days I am going to do that. So now in DD, as I told you guys that I am done with chapter number 1 and 2. I just have to do chapter number 3. So I'm gonna do that here because half I've already done with. So DD में what I'm gonna do, DD में I'm gonna do the chapter which I have to prepare over here. So chapter number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This much I have to prepare. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly look out for my module over here for DD. Where is it? This is quite this thing. I have to open so many books to prepare for this one. Right, so this is chapter number 2. I hope that's visible. Alright. So I have to prepare for chapter number 4. I just wanted to see how big is that. I can even check that from module. Hold on. So from page number 76, that's still 97. Maybe 15 pages. I can do this chapter within 2 days. Yes, I can do this within 2 days. So what I'm gonna do, it is at least I guess 25 pages, something like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna divide this in half, and accordingly I'll do the rest. So for DD I'm gonna do chapter 4 here, and then chapter 4 here. And since I have a test over here on DD on Sunday, from 7 a.m. I'm gonna wake up early that morning and I'll revise all the 3 chapters there itself. So now how I'm gonna work out with tax. So tax ka notes already prepared hai. I'm just thinking that this was supposed to be done today. I'm sorry. I think this is visible now. So basically these 3 days also I have to do tax over here. If you can see, I have given 3 hours for tax per day. So in 3 hours what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover till supply. Since I've already done it, I will cover till supply, the regular section 7 I guess. So I'll cover till there. In these 3 days I'll just have to any which ways revise this up. So basics. Also I'll just let you know how I'm gonna prepare that. So I have these 3 question banks with me from Vivek Gaba sir. So all the questions I'm going to cover. in those three chapters, whatever the question that I'm getting for particular these two chapters till here. So one is here, the another one is in the part 1, and then the part 3, something like that. So I have to cover from all the three books. So that's why I've said basics, then here whatever the basics, after basics, supply. So I'm gonna finish this one. That's at least till supply till Sunday. Alright, so basically I'm done till here. Next, what I have to do is from 11 to 11:30, I have to revise what I've done. From 11:30 to 12:30, I have to do question practice. So I'm gonna take one question from scanner, and then accordingly I'll prepare for it. So 11 to 11:30, again revise what you have studied for a day. Then 11:30 to 12:30, question practice. So for example, how I'm gonna do that? So for example, I'm gonna take each question from module for these three subjects, and then I'm gonna write that. I'm just gonna see the question, and then I'm gonna write the answer, and then I'm gonna match it. How does it work out? So 11 to 11:30, again revision. Since I'm gonna having test on Sunday, what I'll do, this time I'm gonna do the revision of SACMDD here from 11:30 to 12:30. So 1.5 hour I'm gonna having the revision of this. So I hope you understood how do we have to prepare it. So if you could see here, I've prepared it for a week. This is how you can prepare for the rest. So accordingly I'm going to prepare. So this Sunday I have a test over here. So now I can see that the chapter 4 and chapter 4 here, these two chapters are done. I have to cover 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 chapters here, 2 chapters here, and then this is going to be 8 chapters, I guess. So accordingly I have to allocate this into this one. So what I'm gonna do basically right now, I am going to see for first how this thing works out, this test. If this works out very fine, very nice, then I'm gonna prepare for the next one. So once I'm gonna prepare, I'll again make the video for that. All right, thank you. Also, I have to stick this chart to my wall. I'm just searching where should I stick it. This is my coat for this examination. Where should I stick it? I think I would need to shift this one and then stick this one here somewhere. So for a time being, I have to stick it over here. So because any which ways I have to remove it and then make a plan for the next week. So let me see how I can do this one. So I'll be putting a double tape over here. And this is all sorted. Now this would be all fine. I think I need to put one more here. I'll just see that. So now this should be fine. Now it will be all good on my wall. I guess, yes. So this is my wall. This is how I made it. Alright, so bye for now. I hope you enjoyed the session.